Yay, we are live. Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. I did send a link to my daughter, Wolfie,
Hmm?
and but I think I did. Actually, no, I asked her. No, I just asked her if she wanted to join the
Hmm.
live. She sent me a link to a. Oh my goodness, she sent me a link to a video of a guy on a motorcycle at an intersection.
Hmm.
The guy goes and he like pops a wheelie and he's riding his motorcycle around these two individuals on a scooter at the lights, and he's just wheeling, like doing the wheelie around these people,
That's
and he's laughing about it, and it's like, what a dumbass.
what is he on? Well, doesn't he realise that round lights, traffic lights, and things like that, they have cameras?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty certain they have them in America as they do over here.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
it
that's
was.
how they get the shots of people running a red light.
Yeah.
So he's going to be on camera and probably get a ticket in the post.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah, not very smart, but
No.
like the video footage was from both from like a bystander was watching,
Mm-mm.
as well as some of the footage was from his own camera.
Well, that's going to be even worse then, isn't it?
Yeah.
When they find that out, he's well, silly boy.
Oh yeah. So hello to whoever's watching. Hello. I'm just trying to I want to trying to share I want to share the link. I'm just trying to go onto my Facebook on my laptop to share the link
To share the love.
with why is it giving? Oh my. Anyways, let me see here. Paste and there. Well, my friend Peta, she likes watching
Ah.
and all that stuff, and so there we go. Okay, so what is it that you're working on?
I'm working on Rico. It's called
Okay.
Rico from Dreamer Designs.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah, it is beautiful. It's this one.
oh yeah. The swan.
Uh
Swan?
no, I
No.
think it's flamingo.
Yes. Sorry, it's a bad angle.
Yeah. Whee!
Just, yeah, there we go. I full screened my laptop
Mm,
so I can see.
mm. Well, that's it. Yeah.
And
It's a lovely one. It's a
yeah.
60 by 80 though. Oh god.
I actually I remember watching you on the unboxing of that.
Yeah.
There we
It
go.
is
Okay.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was toying up with starting on my mystery one, but then that was even bigger, so I thought no.
Oh my goodness. So I I recently learned that this pen glows. Some of the stuff inside it glows in the dark.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, cool.
yeah. I thought it was so cool. Now I've got a pen, and I've got I know you recognize this.
Oh, I'm getting caught on the. Oh yes, yes. I'm glad it turned up.
Yeah, me too. It's so cute.
Yeah.
But this, my little cover minder ghost, glows in the dark.
Mm. Oh,
And my one charge cord, it glows in the dark.
oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
I think it's so cool
That is
that it
good.
glows in the dark. Yeah, it's really cool. So
Mm.
I have stuff arriving at my friend's place today. Today? No, wait. I gotta check my mail, my emails.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. But first, coffee. I need my coffee.
Yeah.
I need my go-go juice.
Have your wake up.
Oh. So yeah, I'm hoping to have my grotesque Cookie Monster done today.
Mm.
I did kit up 3 canvases yesterday.
Mm.
Yeah, because I finished oh my goodness. I finished oh, Flower Basket. That's the one.
All right.
I finished Flower Basket and Sunflowers.
Oh wow. Yeah, you done good.
Yeah, and then I kitted down my Flower Basket. Did a video on kitting that one down.
Mm.
But then I just off camera. Sherry's Journey. Hello, hello, Regina. Hi. I have animals that wake me up. They bug me till I'm up. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know the feeling. I know what that's like. I used to have that. I miss it, kind of.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, oh my goodness. Thursday I got that phone call from the sleep clinic with the
Oh
results from my sleep test.
yeah. How did that go?
I have to get a CPAP.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently I during REM sleep I
Mm.
stopped breathing like 46 times an hour.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she said that's severe.
That is.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to I don't know whether I still do or not because I'm asleep now, but usually it would wake me up and I'd be there going it was horrible to wake up to that, but never had to have a CPAP.
So Sherry's got a zoo. She's got 4 cats and 3 dogs. And Regina, her body woke her up at 6 this morning. Yeah, I just got up like uh 12 minutes to 9. My
That's
alarm
good.
went off at 8, but I didn't get to sleep until like 2
Mm.
this morning. After 2. No, it was after 3. That's right. Okay. So yeah, I was working on this early early this morning.
Mm.
Okay. Art. Just trying to finish waking up.
Good luck with that one then.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I have to I have to call the respiratory clinic in the town next door in a couple of weeks to see if they've gotten the information from the sleep clinic, because it's a slow process apparently. Because the specialist goes over, they receive like around 100 tests a week
Oh, crumbs.
to go over. Yeah. Because the lady that I was talking to, like they've got sleep clinics in several different cities. And like, so she wasn't even in the same city as where I took the test.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's strange.
Well, I guess she's like in the head office or something.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get fitted for a CPAP.
God, and then will you be able to sleep with that though? Tight thing over your face.
Yeah.
Better take
Well,
some getting used to.
yeah, I did do the overnight one here at home, and that has I think it's called a nasal cannula.
Oh.
It's like the oxygen thingy.
Oh yeah.
The two little tubes that just sit just right there out your nose. And I actually, yeah, it didn't bother me at all.
That definitely sounds less intrusive than those big mask things.
Yeah, I believe that's what the CPAP is the face mask thing. I'm hoping Jill
Oh,
shows up so I can actually I should just Google it. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, I got text messages. It says I got text messages.
oh bugger. Look what I've just gone and done.
Oh no, that was yesterday. Okay. Watch that later. Anyways, CPAP machine. Holy crap. Good thing I'm not having to pay for it.
Why, how much is it?
Well, the CPAP the CPAP store, the very first one that pops up is $599.
Good God.
And then it just goes up from there.
Flipping Nora. That's.
Although there's a micro CPAP sleep apnea machine.
Oh.
That's like 43.35 Canadian. But yeah, it's like holy crap. Here's one for like $1,600.
Golly.
Oh wow, I could get, my goodness, seriously, go away.
You could get 25 diamond paintings plus
Whatever.
for that price.
Oh my goodness. $1,500 wouldn't even cover a third of what I've got in my shopping list on Temu.
No. Me.
I know this because I was curious one day and I just started scrolling through and just clicking everything on my shopping list and putting it in my shopping cart just to see how much it would come to.
Oh God, don't. That's scary.
It'll only let you do so many.
Yeah, I think up to
And
99, isn't it?
I I don't remember how many items, but it was over $2,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, crazy.
Hmm.
I was like, this is bloody ridiculous. I really need to actually um shrink the size of my shopping list. Well, I used to have it maxed out. My
Yeah,
shopping list used to be maxed out, and now it not so much.
right.
It's around 400 in my shopping list.
Still quite a lot,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but not enough.
Never enough.
No.
There's lots of diamond paintings in there, and now there's lots of cross stitch kits too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what's in mine. I think I've got this bizarre thing in my head last night that I wanted to make lots of air clay magnets and key rings, air drying clay magnet, and so I went through me. I've got some air clay, and I thought right, and then I went through and I was just looking at all these cutters and things like that I could use. Oh my God, got shed loads of those in my basket, but I was very good and I didn't click to buy.
Good.
So I did quite well on that one, but I've only added more things to my basket though, haven't I?
Yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah.
I go to check the notifications about what's currently in my on its way here. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I'm on its way to my friend's place.
Yeah. Don't forget to keep doing
And
your price adjustments.
oh goodness. Well, most of the stuff I can't because they're freebies.
Ah, but
And
there's
yeah,
some you can. Just keep doing it
yeah. Oh
regardless.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I got
Um
£4 back for one which said that it didn't arrive in time, and I thought, yes, it did. I'm not saying anything more. They're telling me it didn't, so fair enough.
yeah. My husband, oh Regina, oh goodness. Yeah. Regina's husband he doesn't wear his CPAP machine even though he's supposed to.
Oh,
That's like brother Tom. Jill is always after him to put his CPAP machine on.
I think if they were to make one which was sort of, better comfortable for fitting, and and perhaps a little bit lighter, I
Yeah,
think they'd probably stand more of chance.
and quieter.
Oh yeah, and quieter. Yeah.
Because I've heard they're not that quiet.
Mm.
Yeah, my dad was he's supposed to be wearing a CPAP, but he refuses.
Mm.
Yeah, he was diagnosed with COPD,
Ooh.
and he's refusing treatment for it. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, he doesn't believe in that stuff.
oh well,
Yeah,
can't do much about that, can you? Sadly.
no, yeah, it sucks, but he is like 76.
That's a good
Yeah,
good innings. Yeah.
he's outlived my mom by almost double.
Oh well then.
Almost
Yeah.
double, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she passed away when she was 40.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's young.
yeah, yeah. My dad, he was prepared.
Yeah.
He had actually been prepared for several years.
Oh.
Yeah, so that when she passed, all he had to do was like call up the funeral home and say get it started because he had already made like all the arrangements and all of that wonderful stuff
Mm.
several years earlier, back when the doctor said, yeah, she probably wouldn't last till the end of the year, and then she lasted another like 6 or 7 years.
that
Yeah,
was that was good then. But she got
Yeah.
those extra time.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, my brother doesn't really remember much about her because yeah, he was young. He was 7 when she passed away.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and painful things as well. You don't try to remember those, do you? As such,
Yeah.
not back at then.
Although it's the negative memories that stick with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's hard to fit the mask when they have a beard. Oh, they're a lot quieter than they were in the 80s when her dad wore one. Oh, yeah, I don't know how long those CPAP machines have been around, but apparently for quite some time. Um, so I guess we're not going to be as chaotic as usual because the conductor's not here.
Yeah.
She's probably sleeping right now.
Well, she better be recharging her batteries.
Yeah. Well, she hasn't done a live stream in like I don't know. I can't remember when her last one was.
I know it was the end of January, wasn't it?
Jill does a live stream every day.
Oh yeah, she does, doesn't she? Yes. I don't know how she can do it. I really don't.
Oh goodness. Yeah, and it's like for me, it's like a good chunk of the day. Because for me, it's like from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. that her live stream goes.
Right. Gosh.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm exhausted after this one.
Yeah, there are days like because she goes live after my live,
Mm.
and I'll go and I'll take a break from diamond painting during her live, and I'll go and I'll lay down and rest
Mm.
because I can't like my love seat is just not that comfortable.
Well,
So for me to stretch out and rest my back, I have to lay down in bed,
yeah,
and then the next thing I know, I'm asleep.
that's it. That's it.
I'm waking up and it's like, oh my
Mm.
goodness, I slept through her live stream.
I'm like waking up and then going, oh, half an hour and it's back to bed again. Where it's like, oh God. Wake
Yeah.
up so close to bedtime. Not
Yeah,
good.
wake up just to go back to bed, just to go to
That's
bed.
it. Yep.
Yeah. Oh goodness. So I actually find I am liking using this pen that you gave me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have to reload the putty.
Yeah. You just twist it, but don't twist too much, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Um yeah, I give it just the tiniest little twist.
That's it.
Excuse me. Yeah. So I've actually been using it a lot.
And you can, I think, put on different, metal, because I've got one which I put my I don't know where it is. That I've got a metal thing on it. A metal. I got given one from friend. The oh God, metal tips from Diamond Art Club, and I put that on it instead.
Well, this one has a metal tip. That's the only thing I don't like about it is the metal tip because of how it feels on my skin.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the metal tip like? Oh yeah, yeah. So they had plastic ones before that, and the plastic ones kept getting squashed.
Yeah, I do have this pen. I do like this pen. The only problem is the tip comes out.
Oh, well, you can wrap a bit of washi tape around it and then shove it back in. That sometimes helps prevent them from coming out a bit. That's what I've had to do on some.
Yeah, I could do that. I thought it was I thought this was just like the cutest little pen. So I got it. And I filled it with like leftover rhinestones, like the big ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Aww. I just got a message from my daughter. She said she can't join us because they're playing a new game right now.
Oh, any excuse. The youngsters these
Well,
days, they can't multitask.
well, I'm glad that the two of them are spending quality time together. Because I want I want her relationship to work,
Yeah.
and I'll do what I can to help them with their relationship. Yeah, whenever whenever things are bad, then she talks to me and lets me know what's going on, and then and then I have to have a little counseling session with them. The last time I talked to her on the phone, um, we talked for just over a half an hour, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna bill you for half an hour, even though it's been
Yeah.
just a little bit over.
That's it.
Yeah, it's like I'm their personal marriage counselor.
Well, it could be a worse thing to be.
Well, I understand where she's coming from, and I can see both sides of the issue. So because I was in a relationship a similar relationship,
Right.
but in mine he was more controlling and paranoid.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, I'm looking forward to the day when I can unplug the heat tape and space heater for outside.
Mm.
It's been quite warm here the last few days.
Oh, wow. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's been in the plus.
Oh.
Yeah, which is really nice. I've had to turn the space heater down.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah, I turned the furnace off because I know it's not going to be kicking back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no point in keeping it turned on. So I turned it off. But I really like to get someone to take a look at my breaker panel, because that one breaker, It's old,
Mm.
and I think the switch needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
It happens when a breaker pops too
Mm.
much, that it gets worn down, and then you have to
Right.
replace the switch.
Mm.
I'd love to upgrade it to like a 20 watt, because it's a 15.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's quite. Yeah.
because it's like, oh, what all do I have plugged into it right now? I have well, I've got these devices. I've got like this light, my light board, my lamp, my laptop, my water dispenser. I got a space heater. Uh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things in the bedroom plugged in, and then
Right.
the two things outside.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's because I moved my coffee maker.
Ah.
But I want to be able to put my coffee maker back into the corner in the kitchen,
Right. Yeah.
and I can do that after I unplug the space heater and heat tape outside.
Okay. It's all so complicated.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, yeah, it can be. So I think I'm gonna have to do smaller sections. I'm gonna have to work on smaller sections for this canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a big chunk.
Oh.
Yeah, there was actually a little tiny bit of damage to the canvas over a couple of symbols.
Oh.
But yeah, it seems to be okay. The drills are sticking.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not worse when there's a bit of damage.
yeah, it was just a tiny bit of damage.
Mm.
Yeah, it sucks, but what I'd really was watching, do you watch Cat from Ladybug 24 DP and more?
Um. Don't think so. I think I might have caught her once or twice, but I'm a bit all over the shop when I watch.
I have specific ones that I watch. Um I watch her. She's the one that she does cross stitch as well.
Right.
And yeah, that's what got me motivated to watching her videos, got me motivated to get into cross stitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
And now when
that's the problem. See, if I watch too many craft things, it's my downfall because then I want to try it and then I have to get everything, but I want it then and there to do it at that moment in time.
yeah,
Once then I go shopping just to get that buzz through part of it, and then of course the stuff comes and it just sits there because it's past. So I try and watch things carefully, shall we say, without otherwise it will just send me off on down the rabbit hole to get everything for that bloody project, which will just sit there.
yeah. I know. I've seen some of the things that you've gotten
Yeah,
in
exactly.
your TMU hauls.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why? I mean, I'm still waiting for this batch to come now, and I've got ribbon in it. Ribbon, because I saw a thing on on YouTube about making these very simple ribbon roses. And I thought, oh, they look really nice. Yeah, so I ordered loads of ribbon, didn't I?
Yeah.
This is just crazy. And I know what's going to happen when it comes. It's going to be, you don't feel like doing that now. It's just going to sit there.
I have. I used to scrapbook,
Right.
and I would love to get back into it.
Mm.
And yeah, I've got this little packet of scrapbook paper.
Oh, yeah, don't. Yeah, I
There's,
think
there's
I've got so much scrapbook paper just for projects.
well,
I've still got lying around. Oh, God.
I learned how to do this one origami thing that I thought was like really, really cool. I
Mm-mm.
learned how to do this in elementary school. And I do this to entertain kids nowadays.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I still remember how to do it. And they think it's just so cool because they get
We
to
used to make paper
see.
hats,
Yeah,
like boats. They look like boats.
yeah.
It was a hat.
Well, I've thought about getting like an origami book, but I don't know.
No, don't. You'll only end up with lots of bits of paper around the place for you to just get peed off with.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
It's what
I
to do with everything after.
Yeah. What do you do with it afterwards, right? Yeah.
That's it.
Well, what I am currently making is really cool. Kids love it. I
A
thought it
cr-
was really cool to learn.
Is it a crane?
No, I wish
Oh,
I knew how to make a crane. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
so do I. Yeah.
But I have made so many of these. And it's like super simple. All right, you see that?
Hold on. I'm going to bring you up on the on my big iPad thing. Where are you? There. On my big iPad. Oh, let's turn that down. All right. Oh, yeah.
Now watch.
I'm
It's a
watching.
Christmas tree ornament.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
kids love it because you blow it up, right?
right.
Yeah,
You can
they
put
love it.
sweets in it or something, can't you? Or would it be
No,
too?
the hole is it's got a tiny opening.
Ah, right.
Yeah. But you can take like the hook for hanging Christmas tree ornaments,
Mm.
and you can poke a hole in it and hook it and hang it on a Christmas tree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I also used to make garland, like the chains,
Mm.
the Christmas tree chains, where you just take a strip of paper, you
Oh,
fold it, you tape it,
yeah.
and yeah, you make a chain. I used
Yeah.
to do
Paper
those as
chains.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the only origami I know how to do.
Right.
Although, well, aside from a paper airplane, but I think
About to say,
everybody knows.
everybody can do a paper aeroplane.
Everybody can do a paper airplane, but how many people can do a Christmas tree ornament?
Yeah, that's the thing. No,
Yeah,
that would just frustrate me, I think, to
I
try and do
once
that.
I once made a whole bunch of these, but like they were really, really small. They were like
Oh my
this
God.
big, this big. You
Oh
know
my.
how hard that is on the hand?
Yeah, I bet. I can imagine.
And it was just something to do one day.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember where I learned it. I learned it from somebody in elementary school.
Huh.
So yeah, so almost yeah. Yeah, quite certain it was in elementary school.
Yeah.
Could have
Wow.
been but it might have actually been in high school because
Mm.
my memory sucks.
Oh, yeah, don't. Yeah.
But
Memories all alone in the moonlight. Yeah.
yeah, I'll do one every so often.
Hmm.
Just
Keep
cause.
your hand in. Keep your hand in.
Yeah. And because it's so simple to do,
Mm.
it's easy for me to remember how to do it.
Right.
I'm able to remember how to do it because it's so simple. And once I start making one, it's really easy to remember all of the steps because of how simple it is and because I've made so many.
Yeah. Muscle memory, I suppose you get a bit of, don't you?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's how it is for me with knitting and crocheting.
Yeah.
Muscle memory. Like I can sit and watch the TV and knit something, and the only time I actually have to look at what I'm knitting
Mm.
is when I turn the project to start a new row.
Right. Wow. That is good.
And I've been doing that for almost 30 years.
Oh, well, then you should know it by then, shouldn't you, really?
Within the first week of relearning how to knit, I was able to do that.
Oh,
Because well, my mom taught me when I was little,
yeah.
but then I forgot like I
Yes.
I didn't continue.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. That's what I did with my nan. My nan taught me, and I didn't continue after a while.
Well,
It,
the reason I stopped with the knitting was because I forgot how to cast on.
oh, that's a killer, isn't it, when you forget that?
Yeah.
Even now, that's one thing. I mean, I used to finger cast on. Somebody showed me that, and I couldn't get it for ages. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my god, of course. And
Yeah.
but I've forgotten it now. I've forgotten it again.
No, jeez.
And it's like I just cast on the way I cast on, and hope for the best.
Yeah. I was pregnant with my daughter Wolfie,
Mm,
and I went and I stayed at a group home for young pregnant girls.
yeah.
And one of the girls there, my first full day there, she taught me how to knit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
And well, once she taught me the basics, I was like, yeah. She
yeah.
gave me a set of knitting needles and a ball of yarn, and away I went.
That's it.
I was knitting faster than her in like a couple of days.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I've been a bit of a slow knitter. I have to write my own pattern, rewrite the pattern to my own language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I I just knit. I just do the knit stitch.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
And
hate the knit one purl one, knit one purl one at the very beginning. I
yeah,
bloody hate that. Oh yeah. So any
I
pattern that says that, no.
I prefer just the straight knit stitch.
Yep.
And like I do blankets and scarves.
Yeah.
I can do bags and toques, hats as
Yeah.
well. I knit dishcloths.
Right. I can knit small cardigans. I don't want to knit adult ones.
I used to have a set of Fair Isle knitting needles. They're double pointed needles, and
Oh
they're
yeah.
like, oh my goodness, they are about 2.5 to 3 feet long.
Blimey. Yeah. With the circular needles. Are
No,
they?
double pointed.
Oh,
They're
just a double
straight needle.
point.
Yeah, double
Oh,
pointed. I had a set of those. Yeah, yeah. They were like actually they were about 2 feet long,
right.
approximately 2 feet long,
Mm.
because for knitting sweaters. And I saw a video short of a woman that was using a set of them, and she actually had the project. She was inside the project, the
Oh,
sweater that she was making. So
mm,
obviously she was making it for a man, because it was, yeah, it was a sweater
mm.
that she was making.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my goodness, I don't think I can do that.
No. My nan used to sit and watch. It was called. There was a series on called The Brothers. It was, or Crossroads, and she would sit and watch that while knitting, and she would just literally have a jumper done by the end of it. It seemed, and it was like, my God, all you could hear was, and I don't believe she ever looked down at her work,
Yeah, my mom was like that too.
and she didn't
My
need to
dad,
do a pattern either. It was just,
my yeah, my mom was like that too. My dad said that watching me knit, it reminds him of my mom when she
oh
used to knit.
yeah,
Yeah,
my,
but she was faster at knitting dishcloths than me,
right,
according to him.
uh, yeah.
He's like, yeah, we could sit down and watch a half-hour show and she'd have a dishcloth done.
But this was back in the day, though, when all the kids that went to primary school or whatever would always have home knitted school jumpers and school
Yeah,
cardigans. I remember those
yeah.
days. And then all of a sudden, when my daughter went to school, it was like, no, you weren't allowed to have that. You had to buy from the school a flipping sweatshirt with the logo of the school emblazoned on it. You couldn't, you couldn't have anything different. And I just
Yeah.
think that's terrible because all the days, we all lined up with our basin haircuts, suffering, and the
Oh,
boys with shorts because they weren't allowed to wear long trousers. That was only for the top class.
oh
Mm.
my goodness.
And
Or
the
how about
girls, yeah,
in back in the day?
that's it. Back
Um,
in the day with polyester
back in the
knickers.
day, a
Oh,
friend. I had a friend that told me about when she was little.
mm,
Um, when she was little, girls were not allowed to wear pants to school
no,
unless it was like middle of winter,
right.
and they could wear pants underneath their dress or skirt,
Oh,
excuse me,
wow.
on the way to school. But once they got to school, the pants had to come off.
Oh, that's so unfair, isn't it?
Yeah, because well, girls are girls, and like
That's it.
they had to
Boys wear
dress.
the
They had
trousers.
yes, they have to dress like a young lady. So the only
Yeah.
time, yeah, so they could wear they could wear trousers outside to and from school, um, to keep their legs warm in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally lived at the top of the road, at the top of the village, and I could see the bottom of the village because it was past part of our common that we had the common bit, and then it was the school and down there. So I only had that little far to go, and I would cycle down, and I'll be there literally. I get on my bike and I'll be there in about a minute, 2 minutes to my primary school. But
Yeah, I lived about that far away from my elementary school. I hated I There were days I did not like walking to school.
oh yeah. Yeah, there was quite a few days I didn't like walking to school because there was another couple of boys that used to live down the farm, down the lane from me, who were evil personified. They really were. They bullied me. Yeah, did all kinds of nasties and yeah, threats.
Well, I did some pretty weird stuff when I was in elementary school.
Mm,
Um, there were two different ways to go. There were two different routes that I could take to go to school.
mm,
Um, one would take me to the back of the school, and the other one would take me to the front of the school. And if I took the one route that would take me to the back of the school, there was a hill behind the school, um, to that I would have to go down to get from the road to the school. And not far from that hill, I'd run into a cat.
Oh no.
Yeah, very loving, affectionate cat
Oh
that just loved the attention. And I would sit down, yeah,
yeah.
I would sit down on the side of the road with this cat, and I would be sitting there petting the cat. And the next thing I know, I hear the bell ring, and it's like, I don't want to go to school now.
Yeah,
Everybody will look at me
that's it.
when I go into the classroom. So I would, yeah. So I would sit there for a little while longer, and I would either go to school and hide in the bathroom until recess,
Yeah.
and then come out and join the uh, and go to class, or I'd go back home and
Oh,
hide. Yeah, only to
if
have the
no
school
one would
call.
notice.
I would hide underneath the couch in the basement
Why do we
and
do
hope.
things like that? Because it's so obvious we'll get found out. You know,
Yeah,
maybe not where we were hiding, but we'd get found out that we hadn't gone to school.
yep, because the school would call my dad at work, and my dad would have to leave
Yeah.
work if he was even in town
Right.
to and yeah, he would leave work, go home, and he would find me hiding underneath the couch, and
Yeah.
he would take me to school. And it's a miracle. It's amazing that he never got fired from work. But
Yeah. Back in the day, yeah.
yeah, um, but he was a very valued employee.
That was handy.
Yeah, he worked for the railroad, and one of the things that he did, um, well, his job was a very important job.
Mm,
So, if they fired him, they would have to they would have to train somebody else to take over his position, and well, that would take
right.
time.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, just before my dad retired, or no, it was just after my dad retired, they asked him if he'd be interested in training,
Oh, right.
uh, like training guys, teaching,
Mm,
and he was like, "Well, would I get a raise?" No, you get the same pay. Yeah, no, I'm good.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him a raise because it's a different job he's doing then.
Well, he'd be teaching them, like he'd be teaching new employees what what he used to do.
Yeah. But it's a different job to what he was doing, wasn't it? Because he's now then going to be a teacher,
Yeah.
a trainer, tutor. So that's a completely different job,
Yeah.
even though he's doing, you know, training them what he did.
Yeah. Well, just before he retired, he had to train his replacement. Well, he had to show his replacement the ropes,
Hmm.
and there was one thing that he was showing the guy, and it's like, well, this is what I do. But what he didn't include is, oh yeah, before I do this, this other guy does this, so
Oh,
that when I do this, this does not happen. he didn't. He didn't tell.
oh,
Yeah,
nice one.
and then it's like, well, why should I teach him stuff that like teach him the stuff that I don't do?
Well, yeah.
It's not like I'm getting paid extra to teach. Yeah,
Mm, yeah. Nah,
yeah.
he
He was.
just he could have just taught what he did. Forget about the other person, and then
Mhm.
that's down to job initiation, isn't it, Tess? So that they'll just have to. That's their initiation into the job. They bugger
Yeah,
it up. They bugger
that's
it up.
pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Mm,
Like, it was replacing a filter in like a furnace or something like
mm,
that. And yeah, it's like, okay, well, he would have to wait for these because they worked. He always worked with another guy.
mm.
Um, and the other guy would turn turn the furnace off or something.
Right.
Yeah, the other guy would turn the furnace off, and then my dad would take off the panel and pull the filter out, put the new filter in, put the panel back on. So then the other guy would turn the furnace back on. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
He could have made it easier on the guy and said, well, yeah, once the other guy turns the furnace off, then you take the panel off, pull the filter out, put the new one in, but he didn't. He's like, yeah, you just take the panel off, pull the filter out. Well, when the furnace was still running, when the guy did this, of course, that just made a huge mess. Mm-hmm.
No.
It's like, seriously, Dad? Really? You're gonna
That
be petty? You're gonna be that petty?
childish.
Yeah.
As he's whistling, kicking a stone with his toe.
And he's like, well, what are they gonna do? Fire me? I'm retiring.
Yeah, he's got a point there. Mm.
Yeah, he had actually accumulated holiday hours. He had like 2 or 3 months worth of paid
Yeah.
holiday coming up. Well, that he had accumulated. So what he did was he went on holiday
When
the last 3 months of his job, he was on holiday.
that's a good one. That is.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah,
Because
he had
otherwise he'd lose it, wouldn't he?
3 months of paid holiday, and then he retired.
Awesome.
Yeah, and he had a retirement party.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a retirement party, and it was lots of fun. I was there for a while. I couldn't stay for the whole thing because, well, I had a husband and a baby at home,
Oh.
and yeah,
Hmm.
had a little one at home, and Wolfie was there at home as well.
I love that name. That's a great name.
Wolfie,
Yeah.
she picked it. That's her YouTube name.
Mm, that's a good name.
Yeah. Well, the wolf is her spirit animal, so I
Mm.
get like if I like I've got that one Diamond Art Club painting that I did of the Dreamcatcher wolf
Mm.
that my friend Peta sent me, and I asked her if I could give it to my daughter, and she's like, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping that this next package that she sends me, it includes Little Helpers by Anne Stokes, because she I asked her if I could keep this
Mm.
one, and she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can keep it. And then she went and ordered another one because she wants one.
Uh,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to do two.
So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing both of them at the same time.
Oh wow, that's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird, yes, but basically I'll be able to do two two diamond paintings from the same uh kit,
Mm.
same set of drills.
Oh yeah.
But because the one I've currently got is an older canvas, I don't know if the next one is going to be the newest one is going to be like another old canvas, or if it's going to be a new canvas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
does.
it'll be interesting to see if it's a new canvas. Then
Well, yeah.
it's 10 o'clock. I got to take my pills,
Oh, yeah. Take pills.
take my meds, so I can stay happy.
Oh yeah. Happy pills.
Yeah, they're my happy pills.
Yeah, I've had mine. I've got my nighttime happy pills.
Well, I picked 10 a.m. as a good time to take my pills because I figured I should be awake at that time every
Mm,
day, relatively, and I usually am.
mm.
Not always, but usually. But yeah, my meds, I can take them anytime during the day,
That's good.
or night.
Mm.
Actually, I could take them at night, but they would cause problems with my sleep.
Yeah, we don't need anything else more to make your sleep go.
Although my allergy pills, I could take them at night because they may cause drowsiness.
Oh, well, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe try it.
No,
No.
no. I've been taking these particular allergy pills for like 20 years.
Ah.
Yeah, a long time. So
Mm.
my furnace just shut. Not my furnace. My space heater just shut off, and all of a sudden I hear some guy yelling outside.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm not opening my blinds to see what's going on though.
yeah,
I'm
but
not.
you could find out and see if he's a good-looking guy.
Mm, not that interested in looking at cute guys.
You see, you
Like
can't even
blah
speak
blah.
it.
I know my tongue is like you're lying. You
Yeah,
lying.
exactly.
Stop making me lie. Well, honestly, when I see a cute guy, it makes me think of my boyfriend.
Oh,
And wish he was here.
right. Oh,
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks having uh a semi long distance relationship.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it sucks. Um, it's been a couple of weeks since the last time he was here, but it all depends on his work schedule. And
Oh,
unfortunately, he had to work all week this week.
oh
So
dear. No
yeah.
servicing for you then.
Uh, yeah, true.
Now
Yeah.
continue after that.
Well, there is such a thing as self-service.
Well, yeah,
It's not
like
as much
self
fun, but
checkout.
it's not as much fun. But
No.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Um, I actually recently watched. There's this one guy that I watch on YouTube. His name is Sean Ryan,
Mm.
and his channel's called The Sean Ryan Show. And he's former military, and he also used to work for the CIA.
Ooh.
And he has some very interesting people on his channel.
Oh.
And this one that I watched recently, I had stopped watching his channel for a while, but then I got back into watching it because he does have some very interesting people on there. But he had this woman on. Oh, excuse me. She's a doctor,
Mm-mm.
and she was talking about the benefits of nicotine, not cigarettes, not smoking
Oh, right.
cigarettes, but
Yeah.
nicotine itself. Nicotine itself is actually good for you, but only in like very, very small amounts.
Hmm.
Um, like
Don't know whether I want to believe that or not.
um, I can't. I just remembered that part
Yeah.
um of what was said about nicotine, but like yeah, there is like in very small amounts, like to chew it, like to
Chewing
chew it.
tobacco.
No,
Chew-
not chewing tobacco. No tobacco, not tobacco.
right.
Just nicotine. The nicotine
Ah,
itself. Yeah,
right. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, Yeah, there are companies out there that where you can actually get just like the nicotine to chew. Apparently there's some nicotine that it looks like a piece of gum, but like you tuck it underneath your lip like
Oh.
you do with chewing tobacco. But it's
Mm.
not but it's not tobacco and it's not chewing tobacco.
Mm.
Yeah. But she also but Sean Ryan, he asked about because some of the stuff that she was talking about has to do with like your health and longevity, and he brought up sex, like how often should we be having sex, right? How
Oh yeah.
often should a person be having sex?
Every day means every
And
day.
will it help? Yeah. No, she said actually it may seem like a lot, but every couple of days. Yeah.
Yeah. I can believe it for blokes because they can get pent up, can't they? And when they
Yeah.
were little, they'd get all, when they're teenagers or whatever and their hormones are kicking in, they get a bit pent up and get nosebleeds if they don't
Yeah. Well,
release.
apparently she said that if a woman goes too long without sex, their hoo-ha will shrivel up.
No, it won't. It does not. No, no, it doesn't. And I speak from experience.
Oh my goodness. But this is just what she was saying.
Well,
That
maybe hers has.
it will actually shrivel up.
Yeah, I suppose it's
Um
that old adage: if you don't use it, you lose it.
yep. Yeah. Um yeah, I can't I'm trying to remember what else she was
She sounds a
talk,
bit of a nut.
talked about. Um well, it's just the like oh god, yeah, she's a professional.
Mm.
Yeah, she's a professional and
Professional in what?
she's
Sexual therapy.
no, that was a very small subject that they talked about. That's what she
Oh
said,
well,
I know. Um, but
if it was a bloke talking about it, it'd be a big
it was
subject.
he wishes.
Yeah.
She wishes.
Oh yeah.
Um, oh god. Well, it's like his videos are like 2+ hours long. So sometimes they're over 3 hours. Um, but they're very interesting
Yeah.
interviews. Very interesting interviews. Um, but like, that's all I really remember about the about her interview. Like, yeah, because my memory sucks,
But
and I'm
not about
also
sex.
unless it's about sex. Yeah. Well, even then, my memory isn't the greatest.
Yeah, but you don't need memory, do you? You got muscle memory.
True. True. Yeah. Too true. Oh my goodness. And to think when I was living with my ex, I could definitely never have a conversation like this
Oh,
with
that's
with
crazy.
anyone.
It's
With
crazy,
anyone.
isn't it?
Yeah. 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 And it's like, well, I didn't realize until after I had left him that yeah, there's nothing wrong with having conversations like this.
No,
Regina's like, okay, thumbs down. Oh yeah. Um.
that's how we learn,
Oh
isn't it? That's how we, you know, word of mouth. Pardon the expression.
yeah. There. Now my phone won't rattle its pills at me again. I have an app on my phone that Yeah, it keeps it's good. Um it's a record of my meds.
All
It
right.
reminds me, yeah, it reminds me to take my meds at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
every day.
I set my alarm for that. Yeah.
And it's like a record as well.
Well, that's good.
Like I can use the app to remind me about getting refills on my meds.
Oh.
If I wanted to do that, I
Mm,
could do that. Um, I it's a free app, but like you can also pay for a membership or a subscription or whatever.
mm,
Um, they like 2 or 3 months ago, I can't remember when, but they upgraded the app. So now, like, it used to be, I don't know how many meds you could have reminders set for, but now with the freebie,
mm.
without paying anything, it'll only do two.
Ah.
Yeah, it'll only do two,
Mm.
which is kind of annoying, but
Yeah.
um, because I take three
Right.
different pills, but one is my allergy pill, which I get over the counter, and the other
Right.
two are prescriptions. So I just have it set so that it records that I take my prescription meds.
I just have my alarm going and says take tablets, and then it
Well,
just
if I go back in the app,
only because I'm lazy to write out all the individual ones, and I have them all at the same time anyway. So that's one in the morning. Then I have one in the afternoon about 3 o'clock, and then I have the others about 9.
yeah. Well, see here it shows active meds and inactive meds. Um, my escitalopram, which is my antidepressant, I take 20 milligrams, and my
Oh,
pantoprazole, I
citalopram.
take, yeah,
You on
escitalopram.
citalopram? What's that? Because I'm on citalopram. But
It's stronger. It's stronger than citalopram.
all right, because I'm on 40 milligrams of citalopram.
Yeah, my doctor put me up to 20 milligrams. No, I take 1.5 pills a day.
Right.
And I believe that 20 milligrams is just one pill a day. Oh dear. I think, yeah. Darn it. I found a couple of drills that have holes in them.
Oh,
Yeah. So, oops. And that one went flying. I don't know where. It'll turn
yeah.
up eventually.
Stuck to your cheek or on your chest or in your sock, or maybe even in your underwear.
Underwear? What's that?
Well, yes. Okay. That's your socks pulled up high.
I very rarely wear socks. Like, very rarely wear
And
socks.
underwear by the sound of it. I don't wear
Okay.
bras. Can't be asked. Don't need to. Well, I do
Oh,
need to, but I just don't
I
like being.
should. I should. I very rarely do.
Yeah.
It makes for awkward hugs when when I hug my dad. Yeah,
Ah, well.
which doesn't happen very often because
Mm.
there's only one person. Well, there's two people that I really like getting hugs from, and one of them, oh, I haven't seen her in 2 years, and that's my
Mm.
daughter.
Right.
Well,
Oh.
I actually wouldn't mind a hug from my other kids, but I
Mm.
haven't seen them in over 10 years.
Oh. Bloody kids.
Actually, it's more like 15 years.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But that's because of the government.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bloody
Yeah.
government.
Yeah. Well, it's the Ministry for Children and Family Development.
Yeah.
Yeah, in some parts of the state, they're DCFS or CPS,
Yeah.
Child Protective Services. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they felt that my children would be better off with other people than with me.
Yeah. Well, that's not right.
Well, with what I was going through at that point in time in my life, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
maybe, but that's not. You don't intend to stay at that point of time in your life, do you? Forever.
Nope,
They should keep. Do they keep reassessing?
nope,
Well, that's what they should be doing,
yep.
because that's not fair otherwise. Because
Well, they they were looking over my shoulder from the time that Wolfie was a baby. And by the time my youngest was about a year old, they just like I they were constantly going behind my back, talking to my dad behind my back. It's like I'm an adult. They don't need to be doing that.
oh yeah,
Like I was 19 when I had Wolfie.
right.
Yeah, and I actually once got a copy of my file,
Mm-mm.
and I went through it, and it was like over 600 pages. It was a stack, I kid you not, a stack like this.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
And
Why?
that was my file with the ministry. And that was oh god. I don't think any of that was when I was little, which is surprising, because they tried interfering with my dad when we were when we were when my siblings and I were little because of my mom's health.
Right.
But yeah, they the, the it's my file is just full of inconsistencies and incorrect information, and it's like a lot of the paperwork in it was written up by someone that I had never met,
Mm,
let alone spoken to.
yeah.
And it's like, this is bloody ridiculous. And it's like they got Wolfie's father's last name was spelled incorrectly. They said, like, right from the beginning, they were it's like they said that um they said that they spoke to me about a parenting program
Mm.
when she was born, after she was born. Um, yeah, they actually there was there was one thing, one form. Um, they said this worker came and saw me um after she was born, after Wolfie was born, to talk
Mm.
about this parenting program. And it's like the date on the form, on the paperwork, was before I even had her.
Oh.
So like, yeah, like, and no social worker came and spoke to me about a parenting program when she was a baby. There was this lady that came and spoke to me. She was not affiliated with with social services at all.
Mm.
She came and she came to the house and was talking about um this this mom's group. It was a mom's group.
Mm.
so I went to this mom. So it was a mom's group, but it was like at the other end of town, and so I would have to get a ride there.
They don't take into consideration all that, do they?
No. When and I was living at home with my dad and my stepmom at the time, and apparently the social worker they were going behind my back and talking to my dad and asking him questions about my parenting, and they're like, yeah, if we had to take her child away, would you be willing to take her and take care of her and all of this stuff, and yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it was just, and I found out like 2 years ago that my social worker, because I ended up with a social worker um when I had the same social worker for like almost 20 years.
Hmm.
Probably yeah, almost like 15 to 20 years. I was actually he had transferred from another city, and I was one of his first clients. There was myself and a good friend of mine.
Mm.
We were like, she was his first client. I was his second client.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And he was an awesome social worker in the beginning. Yeah.
Mm.
And I say in the beginning because it was later, much later. He actually became like the head honcho, whatever,
Yeah.
of the place, but that was like the last handful of years
Mm.
before before he transferred um to Vancouver Island. And yeah, that's where my kids live.
Ah.
Yeah, my two little ones were adopted by my cousins that live on Vancouver Island. And he actually made a point of going and meeting with my cousins in person
Mm.
and telling them that as long as I was in contact with my ex-husband, their biological father, I was not allowed to have contact with my kids. This was also during the adoption process that he said this,
Right.
which is understandable because of what their father did
Uh,
to our daughter.
uh,
Yeah.
hmm. But he's no longer in the scene, is he? No.
Oh no. He
No.
like
So
while
surely.
he was in prison, and I was still communicating with him. We were
But now
writing.
you're not. So surely they could do some, you know,
Yeah.
visitation of some sort or something.
Could, yeah. But yeah, just a couple years ago, my dad told me that this social worker of mine actually um had a conversation with my dad, and and admitted to my dad that they screwed up with my case,
Mm.
like big time screwed up, and if I had taken them to court, I would have won.
Oh.
Well, yeah, of course there's the statute of limitations,
Mm.
which means yeah,
Yeah.
can't do it now. It's past the statute of
Mm.
limitations, which is 10 years. So yeah, it sucks, or else I could have taken them to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, in the end, Um, well, oh, excuse me, my cousins, they were unable to have kids of their own.
Mm.
So they were talking about the possibility of adopting. And then when I was going through a bunch of stuff, um, my they came from the island to go to my cousins. My aunt remarried,
Mm.
and so they went to the wedding. They went to her wedding, and then they went and visited my uncle afterwards. And he was telling them about what I was going through with the custody of my kids and whatnot, and the possibility of adoption, of them being adopted out. And they're like, oh, maybe we could possibly adopt them and keep them in the family, because that's what the ministry
Mm.
tries to do, is they try to keep the kids within the family,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Mm. Yeah.
Um,
In one way, but
yeah. And they swore,
set
yeah,
up.
they swore up and down that I would still be able to have contact with the kids and whatnot. And
Mm.
but then the ministry stepped in and they're like, no, as long as she's in contact with their father, no, we can't have,
But
can't
you're
have,
not anymore, so they can go
no,
swing one. So you
yeah,
should be able to just do it.
yeah. And I've tried reaching out to my cousin, but he won't answer me back.
Uh,
I can't, there's absolutely no way I can reach out to my kids because they're not on social media.
well,
Yeah.
how old are they now?
Oh goodness. Well, my daughter is almost, she got it. She's like about 18, 17, 18,
When do they become adult as such?
19. 19.
Oh, well, not far long then.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I they will fight. There will come a time when they want to go and find you,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
my daughter. I mean, yeah, you've seen Mamma Mia when she goes dot dot dot.
Actually, I don't think I've seen Mamma Mia.
Oh right. Oh, okay. Well, that blows that one out of the water. Well, just say my head was completely buggered, and and I thought that her father was this person that I was with, and it turns and she all this time she wanted to look for him. She eventually found. I mean, he died, but she eventually found a brother, and she went and did all the blood tests, and it proved not to be him. But she was searching. She wanted to find him, and
Yeah.
they do. They will find. They will. There's a little piece of them that's missing, and they will one day. They will think, and then they'll, try and find you.
Yeah.
So they want answers though, guaranteed.
Oh, of course.
So you have to be ready with the answers, no
Oh,
matter
definitely.
how hard and horrible they're going to be.
Oh, yeah. That's for darn sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but they will look out. They will look for you, and they will.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that I didn't get a chance to have much time with my son.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. He was like maybe 2 the
Right.
last time I saw him. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a long time.
God.
Well, I think he was born in let me think. She was born in 2006.
Right.
And he was born in 2000, either 2008 or 2009.
Right.
Yeah. So that
Hmm.
means that means she's 19.
Well, then she's of age.
Yeah. Yeah, that means she's 19.
You probably find that when she moves out, if she hadn't moved out already, then she might look.
Yeah.
Because while she's if she's in under their roof still,
Yeah.
it'd be hard for her to do that.
Well, I think the biggest reason why I didn't fight in the end, I didn't fight harder.
Mm.
Um, well, I stopped fighting um, when I decided to let my cousins proceed with the adoption with the adoption,
Mm.
because I was so tired of fighting, and at that point in time, their father was in court for what he had done, and I just I was not in the right place.
No.
I like being on disability. There was I could barely take care of myself.
Right. Yeah.
So and so they were raised by a married couple, both with very well-paying jobs. Like, she works at the university and he works in security.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You did, in effect, what was best for them.
Yeah.
Mm.
At the end of the day, I did what I felt was best for them.
Yeah.
They have roof over their heads. They were able to get a good
Mm.
education. Um,
And consistency.
yeah. Um, didn't have to worry about their safety,
Yeah.
even with where they're living, because, well, um, the my cousin, his wife, her father,
Mm.
is a member of the Hells Angels motorcycle gang.
Oh,
Yeah, he's one of the higher ups
right. Okay. Yep.
in on Vancouver Island.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to mess
So
with them either.
no, 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 you don't want to mess with them.
No.
So I know that they're okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their backs are definitely covered, aren't they?
Oh
That's,
yeah.
yeah.
They are not members. My cousin and his wife, they are not members,
Yeah. They don't have
but
to be, but
no, they don't
in
have
that
to be.
case, yeah.
Um, but like my cousin, he could go to their clubhouse
Mm.
if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And like if he wanted to. And he's a big boy, like
Yeah.
he's a big boy. Um like, he looks like, the last time I saw him, he looks like he could be a biker himself, but he's not.
Mm.
Um yeah, he's never been in a motorcycle
Mm.
gang or anything like that. He's I just know that my kids are okay.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have been able to have contact with them, but
Oh, yeah.
it took me this long just to try and straighten my life out.
Mm.
And finally, now living on my own, I'm able to I'm focusing on my own life,
Yeah.
focusing on myself.
Yep.
I'm doing better.
That's right.
Um, I'm not bending over backwards to try and appease uh, toxic people, negative
Yeah.
people.
Yep.
Um, the man in my life is very laid back. He's easygoing. We've known each other for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
I know what he's like. He knows what I like, what I'm like. Because we did live together for a while.
Right.
I rented a room in his place
Mm.
a number of years ago. Well, and I had a job, and yeah.
Mm.
So yeah. I know some of his family, and he has a big family.
Right.
Yeah, really big family. So yeah, I lived with him for about just over a year, something like that.
Mm.
And during that time, Wolfie came and visited a couple of times.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, unfortunately, she was gonna stay for a whole summer, and then the ministry's like, nope, not allowed. It's like, seriously, she was 18 years old, and she was not
That
17 or 18.
that
She
is
was like,
ridiculous.
yeah, she was not allowed to stay with me for the whole summer. And it's like, seriously?
They don't realize what the damage they're doing.
Well, she and I have always been very close, and she was living at my dad's at the time,
Mm.
and my dad actually bought a whole bunch of groceries, a whole bunch of food
Yeah.
for her and I for while she was staying with me.
Mm.
But yeah, and yeah, like there would have been no problems at all. But they're like, nope, she's not allowed. Yeah. But as soon as she turned 19, that was it. She was not living at my dad's anymore, but she was living she was renting a room in this lady's house,
Mm.
and she was working alongside the ministry, because basically, according to assessments and tests that were done on her, she would never be able to live on her own.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because she gets so caught up in her video games that she forgets to eat and
Uh,
shower and yeah, all that kind of stuff. But she would come and visit her father and I,
mm.
and she'd come and she'd come and stay for like a week. And during that time, not once did I ever pester her to shower or change her
Right.
clothes. Uh, she did
Mm.
it on her own.
Mm.
Like she's more than capable of living on her own,
Yeah.
and she's pretty good at handling money. She learned how to do
I
that
mean,
kind of stuff.
the thing is, people aren't going to learn if they don't try it
Yeah,
with support, obviously, with a little bit of
yeah,
support, but you got to let them try.
yeah. She still has
Otherwise,
never lived on her own.
she could be good at it. She could be, on top of it,
Yeah,
when she realizes that,
yeah.
what
She's
she
not
has
that.
to do.
She knows what to do. She was like she went from renting a room in this one person's place in our hometown to renting a room in another lady's house in another city, in a city,
Mm.
the same city that her father and I were living in.
Right.
um he is, as far as I know, might still be there. I don't know.
Mm.
And I'm not interested in
No.
checking to see if he's still there or not. But I actually helped her move from that place to her fiance's.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, went and loaded the truck up with her stuff, drove it out to his place, stayed overnight because of how long it took to get
Mm.
there. And then the next morning, the two of them unloaded all of her stuff from the truck. And then I drove back. And yeah, he's got a nice little 1-bedroom apartment.
Oh.
And yeah, they've been very happy they've been very happy for the last couple of years. And just recently, they've been having issues in their relationship. And it's from not communicating enough.
Yeah.
So
Fun.
I'm a neutral party.
Mm.
I may be her mother, but
Yeah.
if I think she's wrong, I will let her know. I will let her know, and I will
Yeah.
also explain to her as to why I believe that she is wrong.
Yeah. I tell my
Yeah.
son when he's being a twat, you're being a twat. And he should know this by now. He's always still gobsmacked when I do tell him. And it's like, well, come on. You know this about me. That if you're being a twat, I'll tell you you're being a twat. You're being a twat. And he just,
Hello, Regina. Yes.
he's just like, oh, children.
Yeah. There was in one of your videos. In one of your videos, you were talking. You were venting about your son,
Oh,
and in the comments, I'm like, yeah, he's acting like a real smeghead.
yep, definitely. Definitely a smeghead. Yep.
I don't
Oh,
exactly know what it means, but it's from one of my favorite shows growing up.
Red Dwarf.
Yep.
Oh, yes, we know. Listy.
I love
Yep.
that show.
Do you know what smeg is?
No,
You might think twice.
maybe.
Right. How can I say it?
Bluntly?
Yeah, okay then. It is the should we say the old jizz from the top of the crusty bit from round the penis?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I know
there you go.
I know I know a few of those.
Yeah. It's also a brand of fridge and freezer, but it wasn't. That isn't what it's meant to be. Smeghead. It's dickhead. It's like that. It's smeg.
Gross crusty smeg.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh
Now
my
you know.
goodness. Yeah. Yep, it makes total sense.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, one more color after this and I'm done this freaking section. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Yep. I definitely got to do smaller sections.
Yeah, I've been doing smaller sections. I'm now, I think, on my third one. It's amazing when you do smaller sections, isn't it?
Yeah, how
And
much
this,
faster it seems to go.
yeah, and I think some paintings also make it so. I
Yeah.
don't know. There's some paintings that I've done, and I'm thinking this should be quick and easy, and it's taken me forever. And I'm thinking why? And there's other paintings which are whatever, and it's like zip through.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just don't get.
there were times when I felt like I was going really fast with this canvas.
Mm,
Excuse me. Yeah, I was working on Carousel Dreams yesterday.
oh yeah,
That's my big one.
yeah.
And I'm doing that one in like I cut a strip like this and
Mm,
like I cut a big section like this and then I just put release paper over 2/3 of it and then I just do it in thirds.
right. Yeah.
And works really good.
Is there quite a bit of confetti in that one? It looks
Yeah.
like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far there's a fair bit of confetti, but and a little bit of color blocking.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit of color blocking. I'm really enjoying working on that one.
That's good.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to working on my other one, my little dragons.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it afterwards, where I'm gonna put it, because that's one that I'm definitely keeping here.
Mm.
Yeah, this one, this canvas, my Cookie Monster, it's gonna be going to my daughter.
Right.
Because my boyfriend doesn't like it.
Yeah.
So I'm the ones that he doesn't like, I'm gonna send to her.
You're gonna have to do him a frilly one then.
Well, I'm gonna be doing unless it sells out before I am able to order it. I'm gonna be doing Captain Caveman in
Oh,
August for
yeah.
him. Yeah, it's gonna be my Regina, because canvas pictures grow on you. Yes, they do.
Hmm.
They do. Um, well, Captain Caveman is going to be my chaos for the chaos and hilarity.
Oh,
No, it's
yes.
my hilarity. It's my whole.
Captain Caveman.
Yeah, he is my hilarity for the chaos and
Mm.
hilarity event.
Right.
My chaos is, I keep referring to it as nightmare inducing because it's pretty it's a pretty disturbing picture.
Okay.
Yeah, and it should be arriving at my friend's place anytime
Oh,
now, today
Captain
or
Caveman
tomorrow.
with a dildo.
No.
Oh, fair
Yeah, you think almost finished? Nope, more and more. Yes.
enough.
Yeah, there was something that you said in one of your recent videos that really resonated with me as to why I look forward to being finished a diamond painting,
Yeah.
and that's the symbols. You get tired of looking at the same
Oh,
symbols.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to doing thin strips like this.
Yeah.
And I barely even have to press down with this knife, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
I actually like using the parchment paper,
Mm.
yeah, better than the release paper, because the paper that
It can be too thick, can't it? And then it.
um yeah, you have to, I find I barely have to press down with with the blade to cut the paper,
Right.
whereas with the release paper that comes with it, comes on the canvas, you have to press a little, I find I have to press a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So yeah. So I'm like,
And it's
yeah,
noisy. The plastic, isn't it?
it
Some
can be, yes, it can be.
can be.
It can be. And the smaller canvases, I leave the plastic on, and then I just use the release. I put like 2 rows of release papers down, and I just cut the plastic cover back.
Yeah.
But then I still have issues with the plastic, so I think I'm just gonna stick to parchment paper from now on.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy some more parchment paper. I still have some, but
Mm.
I'm gonna buy more
The
on
bigger
tape.
roll. A big roll.
Well, I get them from the dollar store.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's Betty Crocker parchment paper for $2.25 from Dollarama. And it's
Oh.
30 square feet, and it's 24 inches by 15.
Oh, that's good. That is a good size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 24 feet by 15 inches. Yeah, I
Mm.
think that's what it is. 7.3 meters by 38.1 centimeters.
Yeah, that ain't bad, is it?
So yeah, that does a fair bit.
Mm.
And yeah, I'm just looking at the side here, and yeah, I could probably do a couple more, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I've got I actually only have 3 canvases left to kit up.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, I kitted up my Cheshire Cat and my third eye,
Right.
and that dollar store Santa Claus one.
Right. Okay.
And so what I've got left is my Cookie Monster, my Scary Lady, and my Little Helpers.
Oh, oh dear. Getting nervous, getting anxious now.
Oh no, no, because it's because I still have I'm not even done the first row of Carousel Dreams.
Okay, we let you off.
I'm almost done with the Purple Rose. But yeah, I'm almost done with the Purple Rose. Oh my goodness. Let me just pull my book out. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Now I'm almost done by Cookie Monster.
Mm.
And then I'm almost done Purple Rose. Black and White, I have to wait until I get the drills for it. So I've got Carousel Dreams, Cheshire Cat, and Third Eye kitted up. And then the other Cookie Monster, I called it the Hungry Cookie Monster, and then the Skeleton Woman. So I don't have my little helpers written in here.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm gonna write it in right now.
I'm gonna have to go through all my diamond paintings again, I think, and just sort of figure out which ones I've got kitted up, which ones I've got worked in progress, and I want to get like a Rolodex type of cards which have got them in, and then I did have a box where I put some from one, so I had them in my stash, then I moved from my stash to my kitting up, then I moved from my kitting up to my whips, then I moved my kits to completed.
Yeah.
And that's quite fun to do because that sort of organizing appeals to me.
Yeah.
For that moment. Yes.
Well, I want to figure out. I got to figure out something for these pictures. These are the cross stitch kits that I'm doing. These are the pictures.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was actually thinking those little binders that you have your like this stuff in,
Oh
like
yeah.
for your stash, and then for the ones that are kitted up.
Like this. When it comes, I'm in a delay. Why am I 3 years later? God, I'm well behind.
Yeah, the little binders, like where I would love to get those would be perfect for these, because then I would have these in that binder, and then I can look back and go, okay, well, yeah, I've done these ones.
That's it.
Yeah. Where did you get those from? Temu? Those binders?
You probably could. I've got these from Ryman's, I think.
Okay, because I've looked on Temu.
I think the
Sherry,
thing.
I think I'm gonna go lay down. I have a bad back and it's killing me, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna just go and watch TV. Have a good day. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
see you later, Sherry.
See you.
See you. Hope you feel better. Because we don't have Jill, and Jill's not going live today. We can go longer. We can go until we're sick of each other.
See you tomorrow then. We'll be there tomorrow still. Not see you
Oh
tomorrow.
no, no. Tom said she will be going live at 2 p.m.
Oh, I see. She's well enough to do that, but not come and see us. I don't know. Let's have a A5.
Okay. So yeah, so I guess I will be going over and watching Jill.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be cool. Haven't seen haven't seen her in a little while.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, she oh my goodness, she left some voice messages on in our group chat. Where did that one go? There it is. And she sounded terrible.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she sounded
they
terrible.
they've got yeah, they've got. I'll send you the link to this one on Timu. They've got
Okay,
A5 ones.
awesome. Yeah, because I really like those.
And then
Because well, they've got like I've found binders that have like the 4 pockets, and then there's ones with the like 6 pockets. But I want like the small little binders like that have like that's just the 1 pocket. Because
mm,
then with something like that, I could actually put these into, and I can store these in there as well.
yeah,
Um, like because I've got like some of the old charts for that I never made into stickers,
mm,
and they're just like in a tote that I'd like to do something better with them
yeah.
to store them. Yeah,
Hmm.
because yeah, when I first started diamond painting, I wasn't very organized. I'd start the canvas, work on it, finish it, set it aside, start another one. I didn't write anything down. I didn't record anything. None of that
No, I
wonderful
don't do
stuff.
any of that. I think I would like to, but I just sort of think, oh dear, that's something I'll start again and I won't finish. So it's just like it'll only pee me off if I start doing something like that and then not finish it.
Yeah.
So
But at least you've got those binders that you keep your that stuff
yes,
in.
yeah, I'm sure
So
I got.
that's one way. That's one way to keep track.
Yeah, because I
And
got
like I've
all
got
three at once. I got all three at once. And then I got some extra sleeves, packets of the sleeves to go in them.
yeah,
It came with some, but
yeah,
I'm sure it's Ryman. I don't know if you get Ryman.
never heard of it.
It's something like
Um
Staples.
oh, it's like Staples. Oh, I could probably go to Staples. I don't know if there's one in the town next door. I can look.
Yeah. Or just look in your dollar
Yeah,
pound shop. They should have them.
yeah. Well, I started keeping this record back when last year in March
Hmm.
when or February or March last year when my friend Peta sent me a box,
Yeah.
first box of of diamond paintings. She sent me like there was I had almost 20. I ended up with almost 20 canvases between what I had and what she sent me. And so I started keeping a record of them.
Hmm.
And the first time I gave one a name was the DP mashup. That was in April when you did that
Oh my
event.
God.
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought that I actually had fun doing that.
I did too. I don't know what was, my head was just not quite with it that moment. I don't know what was going on with me. Yeah. It was fun
It,
though. It was confusing at times. I was looking at some of the colours going, was this one? Sorting back to my chart. But yeah,
yeah,
you did well on that. Mm.
yeah, well, I picked yeah, I picked colors. I picked similar colors. That's what I did. I didn't just grab random colors. I just yeah,
Yeah, you
I
did
picked
what you did. That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah.
bad nobody else participated in that
No.
event.
Yeah. Oh well.
Did you ever finish that canvas?
I'm not sure. I think no.
Because I don't think you did, because
I don't think I did either.
I suggested maybe doing that event again this April, and you could just work on it
Work on
then.
that one still. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did another dollar store one. I found another I found another dollar store where I can get some canvases I haven't done yet.
Oh. Oh,
Because the
cool.
$1 store that I go to regularly, they still have the same ones, and
Oh,
I've done the ones that they've got.
that's crazy, isn't it? How they do things like that.
I'm surprised because normally they change up their merchandise, but these particular diamond paintings have been in that particular dollar store for a year now.
Oh, they're not selling them, are they?
Well, I don't know, because like, well, they must be. I don't know.
But you would have thought they'd have got a change of.
Yeah, you'd think that they would have
Yeah.
changed, gotten some new ones in, but I
Hmm.
really, yeah, I don't know. Really don't know. I just know that I'm not. I've already done them, and I'm not doing them again.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
but this other dollar store, that one is it's in a mall where
Mm.
where I get my Jacques Roux diamond paintings from. It's in the same
Uh-huh.
mall. Yeah, actually, excuse me, very close. The two stores are very close to each other in the mall.
Well, that's something.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do for April. Is I'm gonna pick up a dollar store diamond painting and do the DP mashup 2025.
Yeah. God.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's something we could do on the weekends for the month of April
Oh yeah.
on the live stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
we could
Oh
do our
yeah.
yeah DP mashup on the Saturdays and
Mm.
Sundays.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I think you're right. I think. Hmm.
Yeah, it'd be lots of fun doing that.
Yeah. Get Jill involved. Jill, how about you? You think?
Yeah, pick up a cheap diamond painting from the dollar store and do this.
Yeah. Go through your drills and just substitute them.
Yeah, and I've got lots. I got lots of
Yeah.
yeah, I've got lots of rounds. I switched from the little containers that I was using for my leftover Temu drills,
Right.
and now they're in shoe boxes, plural, because
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
it's two. I got them in two boxes.
Yeah. They won't be enough soon.
Oh, I'm gonna have to relocate some because I've got four shoe boxes.
Hmm.
Um, and they're like different sizes. Like two of them are the same size because they're identical.
Hmm.
And then and they're the ones with the ship on the lid. And then there's a Christmas one, and the lid looks like Santa's chest.
Ooh.
And then I've got and that one's slightly smaller.
Mm-mm.
And then I've got another one that's slightly smaller from that, and that one's light blue. It's also a Christmassy one with, I believe, reindeer on it.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, they're alpacas and snowmen and polar bears.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like polar bears. Couldn't eat a whole
I,
one, mind.
I see a polar bear, and the first thing that pops into my head is panda bear. It's a panda bear in drag.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've I've thought of polar bears that way for many
Mm.
years. It's a panda bear in drag.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Yeah. So
Well, they're both
yeah, that's
adorable, cute, aren't they?
yeah. But yeah, they're all wearing scarves and hats and
Oh,
tangled up in Christmas lights, and they're on ice skates
oh well.
on this little blue box.
Yeah.
Blue box, yeah. But like all with all of the, but like I've got all my spare drills in these boxes,
Mm.
and there's my Temu rounds. They take up the most space because that's what I do the most of. Then I do have Temu squares.
Right.
Um, but it's not just from Temu. It's like from all different companies.
Yeah.
Um, except for like I've got Diamond Dots rounds, Diamond Dots squares. I've got Jacquerie rounds, and I've got
Mm.
Diamond Art Club rounds and Diamond Art Club squares.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
not too
So
struck on Art Dot for paintings. I like their cases, but I don't like their paintings. I think it's because they're acrylic.
yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. But you see, having said that, Art Dot, yeah, and Diamond. I mean, that's Diamond Dots.
Yeah.
That stuff I like. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't done enough of them.
I don't really pay much attention to the differences between like the drills and the canvases. If I
Hmm.
like the drawing, then I get it and I do it.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then when it's done, I move on to the next one.
Hmm.
But I am a little different from other people.
No.
Yeah, I am. I'm different from other people, from most people.
Well, that's good.
I don't view things the same way as most people. I don't think of things the same way as most people.
Good.
I don't react the same way as
Yeah.
most people with situations. And yeah, I chalk it up to the fact that I was dropped on my head as a baby. That's my excuse, and I'm
Mm.
sticking to it.
Yeah.
And it's a legit excuse because it really did happen before I was a year old.
You fell on your head. You land.
No, no, my mom
You.
dropped me.
Oh yeah, my mum did me too. Maybe that's why we get on so well.
Now, was it deliberate or accident?
Oh, deliberate.
Oh, one of those moms.
Yeah.
My mom, it was an accident. She yeah, she dropped me, and then she had a seizure.
Oh, she had a reason, didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was an accident, and she didn't know what she was doing at the time. My dad wasn't in the room.
Right.
Yeah,
Well.
he was in the bedroom getting. Oh, jeez. He was in the bedroom getting ready to go out for a guy's night out, and I just
Oh.
realized it's 10 after 11,
Oh.
which means Jill should be live,
Uh-huh.
and I haven't gotten a notification. Oh,
Hmm.
she's kidding up heaven and earth.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
so okay, I'm gonna go over there.
Righty ho.
Oh, she's doing the owl. Ooh.
Mm.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go, and I'll
Oh,
see you. Maybe I'll see you over there. I'll
uh,
see you.
yeah, I'm
So
going
we'll
to go get some dinner
see you later
first.
to everybody,
Yeah, I'm going to get some
and
tea.
let's go over to Jill's.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.